Hello and welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Terry Briggs.
And I'm Don Johnson.
For the second straight year, Tangle Ridge Golf Club hosted the Remember the Fallen Golf Tournament. The third annual event raised money for a memorial fund that includes the family of Grand Prairie Police Sergeant Gregory Hunter, who was killed in the line of duty in 2004. The tournament is a combined effort between the Grand Prairie Police Department and law enforcement agencies throughout Texas. This year, more than 80 men and women came from as far away as Austin to test their skills on the golf course.
It humbles both my daughter and my heart that police officers and friends continue to come out here and support my late husband's memorial golf tournament, and to have that fun and camaraderie amongst themselves while at the same time remembering all of law enforcement who have lost their lives in the line of duty.
It's tremendous just to see the people come out and the call that just want to help. It just kind of sends chills up your spine to see people that actually do honor the police and firefighters every day, and it's a great feeling.
Proceeds from the tournament, hole sponsors, and a silent auction are all donated to the Memorial Fund. If you would like to make a donation, or if you'd like more information, you can log on to rememberthefallen.org.
Summer weather is here for sure, and that means it's time for a couple of seasonal reminders. You should be using your irrigation system or sprinklers between 6 p.m. and 10 a.m. The city's water conservation plan also requires you to maintain your sprinkler system by fixing broken heads and making sure the heads are correctly aligned. If you disregard these guidelines, you could get a fine of up to $2,000. For more information about the Water Conservation Plan, contact the Grand Prairie Water Utilities Division at 972-237-8377. It's also time to start thinking about mosquito control. You can prevent mosquito breeding by draining flower pots, filling in low spots in your yard, and changing out the bird bath. Mosquitoes are most active around sunrise and sunset, so if you're outside during that time, wear insect repellent with DEET. And if possible, wear long sleeves and lightweight pants to reduce your chance of being bitten. To report a mosquito problem, call Environmental Services at 972-237-8055 or go online at gptx.org/environmental services.
Weeds everywhere. They are a nuisance that could become costly, and they are also the subject of this edition of Know the Code.
The code is if the weeds become in excess of 12 inches or more, it's in violation.
It's one of the city's simplest codes, but perhaps one of the hardest for citizens to stay on top of. When the weather warms up, the weeds pop up, and code enforcement officers find themselves writing up a lot more violations.
We do it almost on a daily basis. Once we see that the grass is getting near the 12-inch point, we try to go in and actually give them a hand notice. Sometimes we give them a verbal notice. If we can't locate them on site, we send out a letter notifying them that their property is in violation of high grass and weeds. At that point, they have 7 days to actually abate that violation.
In other words, they have 1 week to cut the weeds.
If they don't abate that violation at that time, we have one of our contractors to actually come in and cut that grass at that point. At that point, we normally write them a citation for the violation and us having to come out and abate the violation and put a lien on the property if the bill is not taken care of.
But unless you have deep pockets, it's not recommended that you ever let it get to that point.
It's a lot cheaper for you to take care of your property instead of letting us come in and take care of your property for you.
So the moral of this story is?
Cut it, keep it cut. Us as a city, we're not in the business of cutting your property, so we would like for you to maintain the property.
If you have any questions about yard or property maintenance or any other city codes, contact the Code Enforcement Office at 972-237-8296 or log on to the city's website, gptx.org. And now you know the code.
There are nearly 170 miles of creeks, streams, and tributaries meandering through Grand Prairie. To help keep these waterways clean, the city relies on volunteers from the Adopt a Stream program.
I see like this blue Dorito bag. Chuck can't get it on there.
Man, I got the Target bag.
This recent cleanup is a good example of Adopt a Stream in action. Adopt a Stream members choose between 5 levels of commitment, from basic observation and reporting to hands-on cleanups, all the way to advanced training and monitoring.
The great thing about this program is you can be a member at level 1 and not do any of the others. You can skip 1 and 2 and do level 3 or go right to 4. It's not built on each other. You can just join at any level.
Chen says the program now has grown to 17 groups representing families, neighborhoods, schools, churches, businesses, and other organizations.
I'm seeing a lot less litter in the major visibility areas. Where there's more rural development, the creeks are a lot cleaner because people aren't putting their trash out early, and dogs and cats aren't tearing the bags open, or there's no development near there. So those creeks seem to be a lot cleaner. It's mostly where there's neighborhoods coagulated. My dream situation would be that all of the accessible sections of the major creeks would be adopted, and the minor creeks where there is a coagulation of litter would be adopted. But to be honest with you, my dream would be we don't need to do these cleanups.
You can find out more about the Adopt a Stream program by calling 972-237-8152 or by sending an email to keepgrandprairiebeautiful@gptx.org. If you don't want to join, you can still help out by reporting litter in streams or on dry land at the Litter Hotline, 972-237-8330.
That's it for now. Hope you can join us next time for Grand Prairie Update.
Remember, you can watch any Channel 16 program anytime by going to the city's website at gptx.org/GPTV.